Welcome back to episode 8 of my Palermo series. We are through 27 games, and since we last left you,
viewer discretion is advised.
my lead in the league is actually expanded. Well, we continued on winning, and luckily for us, ACR Messina and Castrovilliari have faltered. So where we last left off, we had an 8-point lead, and currently that lead is now 14 points. So yeah, it's been impressive. Let's look at the schedule real quick. Since we last left off, and there was actually an upset now, but we'll get to that. So Rochella's where we left off, 1-0. So since then we won 3-0. Corigliano we won 3-0, and then we beat Marsala 3-0. We beat Nola 2-0. Then we went to the Serie D quarterfinal in the cup, and we had a shock defeat, 1-2, the first loss of the season in actual a real game. It was a Serie D game, so technically I'm still undefeated in the league. But yeah, lost 1-2, a piss poor game from our team. We did not play well at all, but it only got worse. Our next game, we went to Acciariale, and we won barely 6-5. This was a crazy game. I got to show you this real quick before we get into the games. So we opened the scoring early on. Malaure Martin, 21 goals on the season already. Ridiculous. Anyway, they followed up in the 13th minute with a goal, made it 2-1. Then they made it, or 1-1, excuse me. Then it was 2-1 in the 16th minute, just 3 minutes later. We made it 2-2 through Lancini. And then after that, we went up 3-2 from Lucera, 4-2 through Lucera, 5-2 through Lucera. Then they would score a goal in the 84th, so made it 5-4. Then they made it 5-5 in the 71st minute. And then in the 85th minute, Manuel Peretti, who's been screaming to get onto the pitch, he gets the game-winning goal, 6-5, an unreal game. This is typical of the last couple games, really. 7 shots on target for them, 10 shots in the game, almost equal possession. Same thing happened in the game that I lost in the Serie D Cup. But we recovered in the next game against FC Messina, 3-1. So here we are against Palmese and then ACR Messina. They were the 2 big games going into this week, to this episode, but we've got a little bit of a cushion, but I still would like to beat ACR Messina and Palmese. Palmese have dropped in the league as well. But let's get on to the match preview. All right, so we are 1-3 odds to win. A draw is favored at 3-1 and 7-1 for Palmese. We have a strong last 5 games, 4 wins and a loss. That loss came in the Serie D Cup. Not an undefeated season exactly, but we are. Yes, we're like the Patriots, undefeated in the season, lose when the time counts, right? Luckily, if we look at the club vision real quick, Serie D Cup, there's no importance for my ownership group, so that's good for me. I got that going for me. So let's go on the team selection. I've kind of gone back to stalwarts. Since last game, Lancini's got a red card, so I gotta have to swap him out, and I'm probably just gonna go with Kraja. He's been really good, Erdis Kraja, youngster, 23-year-old. So Ricciardo has been scoring goals for me lately. Sforzini is back from injury, but I'm going to start him on the bench. Ricciardo has been scoring. Lucera has been fantastic this season. Mattia Felici as well. Those 3 together working really well now. It used to be Sforzini in this mix that was working well, but now the other 2 guys have worked well with Ricciardo. My midfield trident is still a new trident, I should say, is happening now. Ambro, Martin, and Mendola taking over for Martinelli, who has left. Those 3 are really forming a partnership together. And then my back 4, we just told you, Kraja is taking over for Lancini, but right back Doda, left back Rivello, and then the other center back Accardi with Pelagotti in goal. So not much has happened in the rooms of transfers, anything like that. So let's get into the action. And here we go. Oh, Lancini suspended. Forgot to take him out of the lineup. Let's put in someone I could probably use, and let's go with Juan Mauri. Because why not? All right. Kraja is lacking match fitness, but let's go with it. As the teams are warming up, we're getting to the end of the season here. 1 month to go. Promotion is looking almost a certain at this moment, but I don't want to. I want to wait till make sure it's a certainty here. So tell the team to pick up where they left off. So let's go. I'm just gonna say it's all over to you. Have a good one, and let's go. Teams are out of here. Let's get the adjust the sliders here so you people can, so I can see what's going on. There we go, slightly fast. Let's try that. All right, so we're starting out with a 5-0 shot advantage right now. 6-0. Here we go. Martin on a free kick, and it is shot wide. Goal kick. Oh, it's a penalty kick. Excuse me. Malauri Martin going for his 22nd goal of the season. I missed that penalty. He steps out. He's missed his last two, and he scores. He breaks his duck there from penalty spot at least. Praise the boys. 1-0. Big goal right there. I love scoring early. It kind of relaxes the guys, and they're able to perform much, much better. Here we go. Corner now for Martin. In the box. Goes across. Oh, and it's a goal! Kraja, the defender. See, anybody we bring in off the bench scores goals. Kraja, in this case, off the corner kick. Boom. Let's slow down these corner kicks so people can see. Oh, they're calling offsides on this. They did not call. They said it was a good goal. 2-0. Here we go. All right. Akazi picks up the ball. Kraja back to Mendela. Kraja goes all into Doda. Doda coming down the right wing flank. Looking for somebody. He gets snuffed out. Oh, but he gets the ball back. Crosses it in. Oh, Ricciardo hits it over the goal. So we're pushing it in right now. They have 0 shots right now. This is kind of, I love that. I love that statistic. It's much better than what it's been. I kind of been tinkering with the lineups, and it's kind of caused my defense to be much more leaky. But I'm going back with my stalwarts, and it's working off. Martin with the ball. Over to Mendela, top of the box. Mendela looking for some person. He goes, oh! Crivello back door. Ambros gets the assist on Crivello's goal. The left back continues to score for me. He's one of my leading scorers in the league. I think that's his 10th goal of the season for a left back. That's ridiculous. Who does he think he is? Teo Hernandez? Watch the replay. Boom. Low corner. Great shot by Crivello. 3-0. Let's praise the boys. In my excitement, I forgot to praise the boys. So they're all fired up by that. They get their first shot off here during this play. But we're getting ready to go to halftime here. Up 3-0. 16 shots to 1. The tactics continue to pour shots into this, which is great for me because it gives me more opportunities to score. 5 shots on target to their 0. 61% possession over the 39. And the one always bad note we get at halftime, and it's struggle for possession in the opposition's half. We know this. We'll address that. My assistant wants to tell the team that they're expected to prove a point today. At 3-0, I think they've proven that point. So I'm going to say I'm very pleased with the performance. Keep it going. Boys responding well to that, and we're off and running again in the second half. The team is picked up off with the shots. Here we go. Crivello misses a shot off target. All right, Kraja gets a foul. Let's go. I'm going to make a substitution here because I got a couple guys on yellow. Let's see here. Looking at the ratings. Ratings are average right now. I mean, the worst guys are my attacking guys. They don't want to be playing in the game. Do I want to risk the guys with the yellow cards? Let's see who we want to bring in. Well, let's bring in the guys who've been claiming for time on the pitch. So take out Malauri Martin. Don't want to get him injured. He's been amazing for me this season. Langela's been screaming for pitch time, so we're going to bring taking Ambro out of the game. And then maybe get Crivello out. He's been one of my best players. And replace him with, let's go with Juan Mauri. Boom. And let's confirm that. Let's go. Let's see if I can solidify this defensive game. I don't need to score any more goals. Play defensive here on out. Palmeza with the free kick. It's up and it's wide. So close. That's closer than I'd like to see there. That's a first shot on target-ish. All right, so shots are 22-6 right now here in the 83rd minute. Team's really clamping down. Kraja gets a yellow, so everyone in my defensive end gets a yellow card at the moment. A game, set, match. 3-0 is the victory there. Solid defensive performance. 23 shots to their 7, 6 on target for 2 to them. And we remained in good possession, 60-40. So happy with that. All right, let's see. Let's tell the boys. Very pleased with the result and your performance. They love it. I love it. let's move on. While this game is saving right now, let's see if ACR Messina they kind of held battle with me. So for time services or time purposes, we're going to fast forward to the second game because I promised 2 games in this. I really want to get to ACR Messina, so we're going to fast forward through all of that. So one real tidbit here, along with breaking records in terms of wins and undefeated streaks and all that stuff, we just set the league record for 78 goals scored for. Not a great thing to celebrate really just because we are in the 4th division, but hey, let's break records all through the leagues going up to the top league, right? Let's see what we can do. While we're waiting for the get to the next game, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the page. It would be much appreciated. Give us a like, leave us some comments. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you want to see in the series as we progress through to promotion and then onward and upward to Serie A. If you haven't done so yet as well, check out my Serie A sit-down page on YouTube, as well as follow the podcast on Instagram, Twitter. You can find us at any of the streaming sites, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, so on and so forth. Also, shout out to my other podcast, Schalke America, doing all things Schalke. You can see it back here, the banner there. So Schalke America as well on Twitter and Instagram, and follow the podcast. Same places you can find Serie A sit-down. So back to the regular scheduled program. All right, we're back in this match, and this has actually gotten more interesting since we last left off the last game. We said this is a big game against ACR Messina. It's a rival of ours. They're in second place. There's a 14-point gap now, but things are getting juicier at the minute. 2 of my best players, Doda and Crivello, picked up a lot of yellows, so they're both suspended for the game. Another juicy tidbit, though, is if we win this game, we win the league with games in hand. So I did not see that coming, did not expect that, but if we win, we get a 17-point gap. League is done. We are over. That'd be awesome, but let's see. First things first, we need to get the victory. Going to the preview of the match, we are 4-5 odds to win the match. A draw is at 2-1, and for them to win, 3-1. So let's go over the team selections. As we mentioned, it was Mendela, not Doda, that's out with the yellow card. So who's going to replace Crivello? Yeah, that's a good question. Let's get, Mendela is usually the guy who plays for me, but let's go with Kraja. I have no other choice but to go Kraja. Put back in Lancini. He should be good with the yellow cards. For Doda, I need a replacement as well. And I'm going to have to go with Juan Mauri. Playing defensive back, or that's regista role, who normally is, let's go with Rizza Pina maybe. Yeah, Andrea Rizza Pina. That's the guy who I've been loving this season. Let's take Mendela off the bench. Let's put in a youngster, Funicello. Okay, I like it. This is the team we're going to go. This team is going to win us the title, hopefully. So submit team. Yeah, you guys are not sharp, Matt Sharp. Whatever. Let's get this done. Oh, and also the thing, I got to tell you this while we're warming up, is we held a team meeting with the team, obviously. And we're really, this is a big game for us. So we had a pep talk, say, hey, look, 1 game to win the whole thing. Let's get the thing done now. The team was fired up, so hopefully they're ready to go for this, because I certainly am. My assistant says they shouldn't need much encouragement, but with the title at stake, give them a bit of a lift. So I will do as I always do. Come on, guys, the title will be ours if we manage to win. Let's say all the best out there. Have fun. All right, let's go. In the tunnel. I'm gonna send my assistant. I don't have time for this. I wanna win a damn title. Let's go. Starting off here quick, through 4th minute. They get the first shot off in the game. They're obviously trying to attack. We come back with another shot as well. 3-1 the shots up now. We're starting to find our groove. Oh, they're getting back. It's going back and forth. This is gonna be a chess match here. Ooh, they nearly score there. Let me get some guys a little pep talk here. Get creative here. ACR Messina with the throw-in. They throw in the Gambino. Gambino looks for his guy. He finds Juanito going on a break. Come on. Oh, what a save by Pelagotti. That's a championship save right there, baby. 30 minutes in. Let's go. Shout out to the guys. They get a corner kick, and they hit it over the bar. So my team should be fired up after my words there. Goal kick for Pelagotti. All right, throwing for the boys. Mauri to Lucera, back to Mauri. Mauri loses the ball. They clear it out. Only as far as Lancini. Lancini to Martin. Martin gives it in the middle to Rizzapina. Back to Mauri. Mauri looking for a pass. Goes in. Oh! Just over the bar. Good chance by Felici. 5 minutes to go until halftime. Playing really well at the moment. They got a free kick. Gambino. Back to Bruno, who's been talking a lot of shit before the game. Rizzapina finds... Oh, here we go. Felici. Oh, what a goal, Felici! 1 step closer to the title there, just before halftime. That has to suck for the opposition. Praise the boys. What a play. Matteo Felici with a wonder strike. Bruno talking shit, causes a turnover. Martin to Rizzapina to Lucera, back to Felici, and then he scores a blazing shot over the goalie. 1-0 just before halftime. Can we get to halftime? And we do. We are at halftime, 1-0 lead, 5 shots to 7. They are actually outshooting us at the moment. We have 2 shots on target. They have 1. They are outpossessing us 54 to 46. That's fine. The score is all that matters at this point. Let's go to the dressing room. Says don't need much encouragement. With hella stake, give him a bit of moral boost. I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance. Keep it up, and they are responding to that. So let's go. Get us a title here. All right, it's a chess match. This is, as you expect, with a team, the top 2 teams in the league. Give the guys a shout out from the sideline. Some of the guys are liking it. Let me make a substitution here, see how the guys are doing. All right, my striker, Ricciardo, is not in the game for whatever reason, but let's bring in Sforzini, see if he can get a goal in here. He's been missing some action here. Doda, I took a Doda for no reason, apparently, so... Mauri's having a bad game. I'm putting Doda back in. Do we have a defender we can put in there right now? A couple of the youngsters I'm going to hold off just for now. And I like the rest of the guys. Let's see. Wait till a little later in the game. Make a substitution. All right. Cristiani with the free kick. Up and in. Backdoor. They get a freaking goal. Looks like it's Otavale. Facundo Otavale. 1-1. Is it offsides, perhaps? No. Good goal. Oh, man. That's tough. All right. Kickoff for ACR Messina. Can we get a turnover here, baby? All right. Cristiani over to Otavale. Back to Barbera. See if I make a substitution here. See what the guys are looking like. Danilo Ambro. Take him out. Put in Langella. Let's go. All right, turnover. Martin to Rizzapino. Over the top to Lucera. 1-on-1. He gets the goal. Huge goal in the 75th minute, Lucera. What a goal there on the breakaway. This guy's been on fire for me. Why I gave him an extension. The fans didn't like it, but I loved it. He's doing great things for me, so keep him on board. He's got a lot of goals this season. What a finish there on the breakaway. 2-1. Is that the game winner? We will find out. Long way to go, but yes, that's the tactical change I want to make. Let's go defensive now. Try to ride this one out. Kraja on the left wing. Over to Sforzini. Crosses it in. Oh, Lucera shot gets blocked. Over to Doda. He shoots. He scores. Could that be the season right there? Could that be the season? Doda. I'm glad I brought him in. I messed up by taking him out at the beginning of the game, but super sub comes on and scores a goal. Let's look at the replay once again. Sforzini over to Kraja. Lucera shot gets blocked. He gives it back to Doda. Far side, goalie didn't even move. Boom. Great goal there. Great goal there. All right, 5 minutes to go. 3, 2, 1. Extra time? Oh my goodness. We are the champions, baby. We are the champions. 3-1. The league is done. Next episode is going to be the season review, because we're going to go through all those games. You don't need to see the rest of those games. We won the freaking league. That was our goal. Go to the dressing room. Let's do a passionate talk here. Well done, boys. You won the title. Everyone's happy about that. Done and dusted. Yes, boys. That's the way to do it. We win the season. We'll do a review on the next episode, but I want to get into all these emails. There's gonna be fun stuff, but we can review this in the next episode. So you've enjoyed the title winning episode here, episode 8, 2 episodes earlier than I thought we were gonna do it. So I'm ecstatic. We won in 29 games, and we look at the schedule really quick. How many games we have left? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games to spare. So done and done. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the page, leave comments. Your feedback is much appreciated, and thank you for the comments I've gotten so far. Keeping up this game. We're going to have the review in the next episode. Excited about that to see how the guys have done this season, but the title is ours. We're going to Serie C. We'll see you next episode.
I'm your sidekick, cause I watch TV. I see how life is, and it's not easy, but still I'm right here, screaming I'm good.